Hey, we're here with Manuel Ferrara on Adult DVD Talks Porn Star Podcast. How you doing today?
Very good, and you?
Not bad.
Good.
So you're getting warmed up for a scene with Savannah Sampson. You've worked with her before?
Yes, I did, like 3-4 times before, yeah. She's great.
It's interesting because I guess Rocco Siffredi played a big part in both your careers early on.
Yeah, but I just worked with her when I started to come here in America. I never worked before America there. Like when Rocco shot that movie, I wasn't working for him. Yet.
When did you first start?
It's gonna be 9 years now. 9 years ago in France, July 8th, I think, 97, something.
Oh, you actually remember the day?
Yeah, you always remember that first day, you know. It's like the first girl you kissed or the first girl you had sex with. You always remember those.
How did you get into it?
It was there was a French magazine that was organizing like a casting for male performers, and you would go and have interviews. There was a bunch of guys, and at the end they will pick 5 guys to go. There was 2 girls to go do a scene with the 2 girls, you know. And I was so horny that day. I did good, you know, for the first time, and then people call me back and, you know, call back and introduce to other people, you know.
Yeah. I mean, what were you doing before then, or what kind of motivated you?
When I started, I was in university to become a PE teacher. Mm-hmm. So the 3 first years of my porn career, I was doing condom only, and I didn't think that I will ever, you know, keep going that way, you know, because I wanted to finish my studies, and then I had to make a choice between porn and being a PE teacher. Being a teacher, obviously, I chose porn for a lot of good reasons, but mostly for the sex, you know.
Yeah. How did you end up in America, though? Because there's not that many European performers who, you know, really settle over here.
When I used to work a lot for Rocco, and I met John Staliano in Budapest one time, and a few weeks later he called me talking to me about that project that he had called Fashionista, and he asked me if I wanted to be part of it, and of course I wanted to be part of it. So he flew me here, and I did that movie. Then while I was here, I met few other people that asked me if I wanted to do scenes for them, and here I was. You know.
Yeah. What do you like about working, you know, in California as opposed to Europe?
I love it as much, man. I love it as much in Europe as like that in California. I just love to fuck, you know. Like, so fucking a European girl or an American girl, it doesn't matter. Like, as long as the girl loves to fuck like I do, it's great, you know.
Now, you've had some shifts lately because now you're working with Evil Angel and directing movies through them. I mean, for distribution by them. How big a change is that going to be for you?
For me, it's not like a real big change. It's just you know, like when you're porn fan, and you watch, like, you know, you get turned on by some people, movies more than others sometimes, even if there's the same girl in it. And for me, it was always like Evil Angel before I started in porn. Evil Angel, the people that are there, like you know, Joey or Rocco or Christoph Clark or John Staliano, John Lacey, those guys. So the only change is, for me, it's like I'm with the same company that all those guys that I always, you know, look up to, you know. That's you know, and it's very weird for me because you know, they're in the industry since so long now, and they, you know, it's great. It's great. I love being at Evil Angel with those people, you know.
Well, I mean, what sort of ideas do you have? I know you try to do some different sort of stuff when you're at Red Light, or PXP, but What sort of things are going through your mind that you'd like to try and do?
I just want to do the kind of sex that I used to like to watch, which means that sometimes I was jerking off watching movies, and even before the sex started, like things were happening that were turning me on. Watching a girl in a special situation, that will make me come before the sex start. I like to have people think like, oh yeah, that's really perverted, that situation, and of course when the girl's beautiful and fucks good, it's great. And sex wise, I just like to show that there is a connection between the girl and the guy, more than just like fucking the shit out of the girl, but like you don't see anything in the eyes of the girl or the eyes of the guy. It's like the guy's fucking the girl, but looking by the window, how's the weather is, I want people,
counting the bank account numbers going.
Exactly. No, I want people that fall in love during the scene, and that's what's important.
Is it in terms of like casting stuff? Is it harder because I know there are like more and more girls getting into business every day, and even more guys now. But is that quantity necessarily mean quality in terms of performances?
It's difficult for me because there's so many girls I want to fuck, but not necessarily in my movies. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Yeah, there is a lot of new girls, but I'm not like some directors trying to get the first scene of a new girl, the first scene of a new. I couldn't care less of that. Like, what's important, one more time, for me is that when the girl does it for me, that it's the first time or not, that she does it because she likes it, not just because it's like $200 extra bucks on the check. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, yeah. New girls, it's great. It's great for the business, and new good girls, it's even better.
For yourself, like trying to get motivated for a scene. I mean, I guess you come to work, you're ready to have sex, but do you have to kind of, get yourself wrapped up sometimes because maybe, are you just automatically on, or?
It depends. Like a day like today, 7 is beautiful. So there's, it's just gonna be like, probably kissing and touching, and then, no, it's like almost like at home. I'm one of those performers that I don't like jerk off before the scene and come in, the dick is out. No, I like to, to be dressed, go in the scene, do the things that turn me on before even pulling the dick out. And once I feel my dick out, then I pull it out. You know what I mean? Otherwise, no, mostly I always do it like that. I'm here to fuck, so I like to do it like at home, not if I felt like really I was working, then it become different. You need to think about other things that, that really turns you on, like nasty things, and,
I was just curious because, you've made a lot of movies in the last few years since kind of becoming part of the American industry. I just wonder, I know a lot of, you can tell like, a lot of the guys when they get on the set, they just sort of take it for granted, and there's a beautiful girl, but they're just kind of like, okay, I'm a robot. I'm gonna like.
It's fucked up the way, people forget that. Like, way before the money, way before some people, just want to be stars in the porn industry, which is for me ridiculous. But way before that, you have to be here for a guy, and also for a girl. You have to be here because you want to fuck. Otherwise you can't really do it. Of course, now you can take, pills and do things to your dick to keep it up, but if you don't like the girl, it's not going to make you a good performer. For me, being a good performer, it's not about having your dick hard 100% of the time. It's just loving to fuck the girls, you know, no matter what, you know, no matter what, you know, ethnicity she is or anything. Like, if you love to fuck the girls, you're in the right business. If you're here just for the money, it's tough.
Yeah. Yeah. Do you have any favorite types of girls, or I mean, you kind of there's no particular type, or?
I love them